How you doing today, YouTube? This is Woke Equals Free, presented by Joseph of Mine. Glad to see y'all again. Hope y'all been taking care of yourself. Hope y'all been loving yourself. Hope you been loving your neighbor, right? We're gonna get straight into it. Today's video topic is why friends matter. Why your circle matters. Why your ecosystem matters, right? Why the people and places that you see daily in your reality matter, right? Why does all of these things matter, you might ask? Well, we've all heard the saying, birds of a feather flock together. We've all heard the saying from a lot of rich and wealthy people, show me your friends and I'll show you your future, right? We've heard these things all the time. A lot of us, it goes through out one ear and out the other. You know what I'm saying? But it matters. Why does it matter? In the Bible, it says where 2 or 3 are gathered, the spirit of Yahuwah Elohim will be with you. The spirit of God will be with you, right? You can only get so far by yourself. You can only get so far by yourself. Isolation is extremely important. We're going to make another video on the importance of isolation. But right now we're talking about not being isolated, right? Why it's important in those periods and phases when you're not isolated and you're around people, why those people matter so much, right? Why do they matter so much, Joe? What are you talking about, bro? They matter because the energy and the frequency of what's around you is contagious, right? The frequency of the people and places around you rub off on you, right? It starts to tune you. It starts to align you with them, right? Now, I use my life as an example. I talked to 3 people. For the last 5 years, I've mainly talked to 3 people, right? 2 of them, I won't say their names because they'll probably end up being on the video soon. So I'll kind of let that unfold as the channel continues to grow and I drop more videos. Excuse me. So I have 3 people, right? 2 of them are my boy cousins. 1 of them is my girl cousin. All of them, but 1 of them is 30. The other one is 35. My other cousin is 33, right? I'm 24. So just in that maturity, right? These are grown people. You know what I'm saying? Me as a young man, I feel like it's important that most of the people I talk to are older than me, more mature than me, wiser than me, have seen more than me, right? Have more years on them than me. Not that years matter, but the experience during those years is what matters, right? So one of my main person I talk to every single day, my cousin is 30, right? I've been knowing him since I was a kid. I graduated high school in 2020. He graduated college in 2020. Since 2020, me and him made a vow to each other that we would be there for each other. Me and him made a vow with each other that we will hold each other accountable, right? We're talking about friends. We're talking about circle. We're talking about influences, right? That is a person that I hold extremely high in high regard in my life. Why? Because he kept his word to me, right? Because he showed me, because of him, the lowest I can have in my bank account is $10,000 because of him. Why? Because he showed me that. He showed me his bank account. He showed me how much money he had, right? Consistently, right? And not that you're always going to have $10,000 in your account, but have that as the minimum of what you strive to keep at all times, right? Not only do we talk about things like that, we talk about spiritual things. We talk about working out. We talk about books. We recommend books to each other. Every month we read the same books with each other. You know what I'm saying? We break down the books we're reading. We have high vibrational conversations every single day since 2020. We've had high vibrational conversation, whether it be 10 minutes long, whether it be 5 hours long. Yes. Whether it be 10 minutes long or whether it be 5 hours long conversation. You know what I'm saying? That goes for my other cousin and my other cousin. Right? The 3 people I'm talking about. They define my circle of influence. Right? Speaking life into each other. Right? Telling each other whenever we make a mistake that, man, that's a mistake, bro. You can't keep doing that, dog. We gotta fix it. Not judging each other, not downing each other, not talking down on each other. You know what I'm saying? Not cursing each other. Every time we make a mistake, every time we win, we're speaking life regardless. Right? You know what I'm saying? Being there for each other. Right? Being there to have a shoulder to lean on in emotional distress situations. Right? You have to have that. You know, whether it be your brother and sister, whether it be some friends, make sure your circle of influence, most of all, is speaking life into you. If your circle isn't speaking life into you, why are they around you? They should not be around you. You shouldn't tolerate that around you. People that are speaking life into you. People that are not telling you, man, you can do this. That's your plan, bro. Man, you got this. Ain't nothing stopping you but you, bro. And I'm not saying for the wrong things. I'm not talking about to go sell drugs. I'm not talking about to cheat on your girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about wasting money, right? I'm not talking about go and play stupid games and winning stupid prizes, right? That's not the things I'm talking about. I'm talking about things that matter. Like we said in the last video, don't let your consistency be for things that don't matter, right? Don't be around a friend group for X amount of time and you're still in the same place, right? One thing I learned is that time is going to go by regardless. Time doesn't stop. It's relative. It continues, right? So no matter if you're doing the wrong thing or if you're doing the right thing, that time will go by anyway. You might as well spend it doing the right thing. Make it matter. Don't let time go by and you look back and you got regrets. Don't let time go by and you look back and you wish you did this and you wish you did that. You wish you made better decisions. You wish you had better friends around you, right? Don't look back on your life when you 40 years old and be like, man, I just wasted 20 years and for what? You know what I'm saying? Not saying that 40 is too late to restart your life. You can always restart. As long as you're alive, you got another chance, right? But why waste chances? You know what I'm saying? That's why I move with a sense of urgency. I'm going to do another video about moving with a sense of urgency. What is a sense of urgency, right? So we're going to get back on the topic of friends. How do I pick my friend group, right? How do I find people that will speak life into me? How do I find people that can give me sound advice, that can give me wisdom, right? That can speak to me with the same love that God has, right? That won't judge me, right? That will understand me where I am, right? How do I find these individuals? It starts with you. It starts with you. Whatever frequency you vibrate on is what you're gonna attract from the universe. God made this law. I'm not making it up. The law of attraction is real. You know what I'm saying? Whatever frequency you vibrate on, your reality is a manifestation of that. Whatever, as so a man thinketh, his reality will reflect, right? So if I'm thinking and I'm studying finances and I'm strengthening and nurturing my relationship with the source, right? With God, right? And I'm working a job, I'm not leaving from it. You know what I'm saying? I'm showing God, man, I want all of the blessings and abundance you have for me, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep doing what I know is right. I'm gonna be consistent in the things that I know is right. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna find me a woman, a Proverbs 31 woman that loves you, that loves herself. You know what I'm saying? That I don't gotta worry about her being loyal to me because I know she's gonna be loyal to God first. And if she's loyal to God, I know she'll be loyal to me. Yes, we're not perfect, but I can stand on that. You know what I'm saying? I can get behind that, right? Those are the things that you have to be doing thinking and practicing every single day. I'm working out. You know what I'm saying? I'm reading books. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting smarter. My pockets is growing. My spiritual awareness is growing. My relationship with God is growing. Right? God sees you doing these things. He sees you putting in the work. Faith without works is dead. You can say you're going to do all of these things if you want to, but if you're not doing it, it won't happen. Right? You can say, man, I wish I had better people around me. Man, I wish I had people who would speak life in me. You know what I'm saying? I wish I had a better circle around me. You know what I'm saying? I wish I had people that could help me get to the next level around me. Right? I'm tired of people keeping me down. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of all of the friends I have, you know, whether it be my friends, whether it be the church I go to, whether it be the job I have. I'm tired of my environment and the people therein keeping me down. It starts with you making a change. That's what's gonna start the transformation from you being a low vibrational being, from you being 2D to you becoming 3, 4, 5D. Right? What do I mean by that? By 2D, I mean two-dimensional. Right? Two-dimensional people don't really care. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about awareness. They don't care about consciousness. You know what I'm saying? They're programmed. Right? They're plugged into the matrix. Unplug yourself from the matrix. Plug yourself to nature, which is God, which is the source. Right? And you'll see your life change so rapidly. Right? All of these things are in the Bible. Read the Bible. You know what I'm saying? That's what I choose. I've chosen the Bible, and it's helped me immensely in my life. You know what I'm saying? So, saying all that to say, what you do, what you think, the actions, you know what I'm saying? Your intentions all go into the frequency you vibrate at, right? That is your energy. Do you have good energy? Do you have bad energy? You know what I'm saying? Do you want good in your life or do you want bad in your life? Are you entertaining good things in your life? Are you entertaining bad things? You know, what things are you allowing into your eye gates? You know what I'm saying? Is this a clean vessel for Elohim to inhabit? You know what I'm saying? Right? So, saying all that to say, all of those things go into your friend group, because as you start to grow, as you start to attract better things into your life, as you start making the sacrifices, you know what I'm saying? As you start eliminating things that don't serve you, things that don't benefit you, and you start allowing and entertaining things that do benefit you, right? From the food you eat, from the things you watch on TV, from the books you read, to the podcast you watch, you know what I'm saying? To the environments you're in, right? All of those things are conducive to you attracting a better reality. When you attract that better reality, you're gonna find friends starting to come to you. Natural interactions with people that you're gonna be like, dang, man, I love that conversation I had with this individual today. I hope I bump into them again. You're gonna end up bumping into them again if it's meant by Elohim for them to be in your life, right? And why are these? You're gonna wonder, like, man, I've been going into better places, and from me being in those better places, I've been running into more higher vibrational people that I have more in common with, right? You know, I stopped being in the club. You know what I'm saying? I stopped being on the block. I stopped being in the trap. I stopped being around people that are talking about things that don't matter. You know what I'm saying? I started being in environments. I started going to the library. I started going to the park. You know what I'm saying? I started going to places that I know there are higher thinking people, people that vibrate on a higher frequency, right? Those are the people that you're going to start attracting when you start becoming. You are what you eat, right? Like, once you start eating healthier, right? You're gonna start going to better grocery stores. In those grocery stores, you're gonna see other people that eat healthy just like you. Therefore, you're gonna be encouraged to keep eating healthy, because now you're running into people that are programming you to be healthier, right? When I start going to the gym, you're going to start being around people that are going to encourage you to keep coming to the gym. Right? When you go to the library, you're going to start being around people that are going to encourage you to keep reading books. Right? If you go to a church that, you know what I'm saying, that you're aligned with, they're going to keep encouraging you to keep coming, you know what I'm saying? But not only keep coming to church, but make sure whatever you do in church, you're doing at home. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're reading your Bible. Make sure you're praying. Make sure you're meditating. You know what I'm saying? All of those things come together to make your ecosystem, right? An ecosystem has to do with the system, right? Your friends are just as instrumental to your system as the things as you know what I'm saying, as the mental, physical, spiritual, and financial aspects I talked about. Your friends are another source that can help, you know, expand and optimize and make more efficient your system, right? So, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing that has been very instrumental in my life. Just having good friends around me. You know what I'm saying? Having high vibrational people around me. You know what I'm saying? What is high vibrational? I can't think of the scripture. I think it's in Philippians 4 and something. It talks about think on these things that are just, things that are pure, things that are long suffering, things that are temperate, things that are of a good report. If there be any virtue, if there be any praise, think on these things, right? Have people in your life that are thinking on those things also, right? Don't be unequally yoked. Make sure that the people you have in your life are helping you get better. And another big thing is make sure the people in your life are making you feel like what you're doing is right. Not speaking negative on you. You know what I'm saying? When you know what I'm saying? When you meditating and whenever you reading your books and you listening to, you know what I'm saying, high vibrational songs that talk about spirituality, that talk about growth. You know what I'm saying? You having conversations, have people be like, hey man, you doing good, bro. I respect that, man. You know what I'm saying? I need to do that more. Those are the people you want in your life. People that make you feel like you're being what you're trying to be. Right? That's why I've become so much better at being a better version of myself, because I have people that treat me like I'm the best version of myself. Right? This stuff really isn't rocket science when you really think about it. Be around people that make you feel like you're becoming the best version of yourself. Right? Anybody who is judging you and talking down on you, especially whenever the fruits of your life is showing you that you're on the right path, they're showing you you're in alignment. Right? Anybody who's not speaking life into you, you have to discard them. You got to get them away from you, because they're going to hold you back. This year showed me a lot of people I can't be around no more because they're holding me back. I found what works for me. I found, you know, the system that helps me be most aligned with God. And there were some people in my life trying to tell me that that's not right, because they're not doing it and because that doesn't work for them. It works for me though. I can't get mad at you for doing whatever you're doing if it works for you, if it's bringing fruit into your life, if it's benefiting you. If I can look at your life and be like, man, this dude doing something right, I can't. What can I really tell him? He doing something right. Can I get mad at you because what you're doing isn't my way? No, God forbid. Know what I'm saying? So, saying all that to say, your circle is so instrumental. The place you live. I'm gonna be honest. I live in one of the best areas in Youngsville. Yes, it is expensive. But why do I want to keep staying here? Why do I want to be paying X dollars a month to rent and to live, to pay rent in an environment that is so high vibrational, that is so peaceful, that I see people, I walk outside, they got people running all day. Every time I walk outside, I see somebody running. Right? Every time I walk outside, I see somebody working out. You know what I'm saying? Every time I walk outside, I see a G-Wagon. Every time I walk outside, I see a Benz. Every time I walk outside, I see a BMW. Every time I walk outside, I see some type of, you know what I'm saying, high leverage vehicle, high leverage person. You know what I'm saying? I walk outside, I see people walking, reading a book. You know what I'm saying? I see big old 2-story houses, 3, 4, $500,000 houses. That's what I see when I wake up and I walk outside. That's important to me, right? That might not be important to somebody else. Somebody might say, "Oh man, that's too expensive. I don't see how you do that." It's not for me though. I'm gonna make sure I'll work to be able to maintain it because this environment is conducive to me becoming a better version. This environment motivates me, right? This environment makes me feel like I can do it too. Whenever I go on my runs and I go on my walks and I'm going by these $400,000-$500,000 houses, I feel like, man, I can be here one day too. I'm here right now, ain't I? Right? I'm in the environment. That's the first step. Get there. I see it every single day. That motivates me. That inspires me to want to wake up and be great. That inspires me to make more money. That inspires me to study more. That inspires me to increase the level of my life. Right? That inspires me to grow. So that one day I can, not that I want to live in this neighborhood, but one day I can live at this level too. Right? That one day I can continually manifest abundance to where now this is my house. I'm living in $1 million house, and another young man is running by, and I can motivate him. And I can see him running by, admiring my house, and come outside and be like, "Man, you can do it too, bro. You got this." You know what I'm saying? Now it's not gonna be easy, but you can do it. Your environment matters. The people you have around you matters. Like I said, the 3 people that I talk to every single day speak life into me. Right? I can talk to them about money. I can talk to them about crypto. I can talk to them about reading books. I can talk to them about God. I can talk to them about working out. I can talk to them about eating healthy. Right? Anything anything that is a finer thing in life, anything that is high vibrational, anything that is conducive to growth, I can talk about in my circle. And we can have an hour, 2, 3, 4 hour long conversation about it continually. If I have an epiphany about time travel, if I have an epiphany about consciousness, if I have an epiphany and a new perspective about God, I can talk to them and they're not going to push me away because I might say something that they might not agree with. That's not the type of circle I have. Right? That matters. That's why 2025 was one of, and it wasn't just that everything happened for me in 2025. 2025 was a culmination of the last 5 years since I've graduated high school. Right? 2025 showed me what, you know what I'm saying, what I need to improve in. Showed me what I need to stop doing. Showed me what I need to do more. Showed me what makes me tick. You know what I'm saying? Showing me the urges that I need to take care of. Showing me the impulses that I need to stop catering to. Right? It showed me every single thing that makes me who I am, for better and for worse. So now going into 2026, the next 5 years, I can capitalize on the last. Right? What I'm telling you isn't something that's going to happen overnight. Right? I'm telling you from experience. This is 5 years of me trying my best to be a high vibrational individual, and me building an ecosystem and a system that will be conducive to me becoming the best version of myself. That's what I spent the last 5 years doing. I can't speak for nobody else. And I can tell you right now, my life reflects it. Right? My life reflects it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to tell everybody everything about what I got going on. Because as we start making more videos, I start to feel about the layers about where I live. I might do a new tour of my crib. You know what I'm saying? I might show the cars that I have. Right? You know what I'm saying? I'll start showing the people that I have around me. I'll start doing episodes called high level conversations, high vibrational conversations, where me and a friend group come together, we pick a topic, and we just jump straight into it. And we just have a high vibrational conversation. And I'll post it. Know what I'm saying? But I'm saying all this to say, for the last 5 years, I've done everything I possibly could. No, I wasn't perfect. Yes, I made mistakes. but I took more wins than I took losses. Absolutely. I absolutely took more wins the last 5 years than I've took losses. Right? And because of that, I've built an ecosystem, I've built an infrastructure, I've built a system, I've built a program that I know works. All I have to do is do it for the next 5 years and I'll be a millionaire. All I have to do is do it for the next 5 years, and abundance will be so natural to me. I can easily go out and do a drive, giving out food, giving out money. You know what I'm saying? I can easily start giving more, right? Your capacity to receive depends on how much you give, right? I want to give. That's why I'm making this video right now, so I can give the information and knowledge that I have and help somebody else, because that will help me receive more favor and blessings. It's not selfish to want favor. It's not selfish to want to be blessed. Why? Because to be blessed, you have to bless others. To be shown favor, you have to show favor, right? So saying all that to say, man, and I'm gonna start wrapping it up, bro. Find 3 people, like I said at the beginning of the video, where 2 or 3 are gathered, the Spirit of God is there. That's all you need, is 2 or 3 solid individuals in your life that are gonna speak life into you, right? That's all you need. That's all you need, man. And to wrap it up, your friend group, and I might do a part 2, because this part matters a lot too. Make sure that your friend group is smarter than you. Don't be around people like I've seen. I forgot who said it, but they say you should never be the smartest in your circle, right? You should never be the most successful in your circle, right? Always have people around you that are smarter than you. Those 3 people that I talk about, that I was just talking about in this video, they're all 3 of them my cousins. I have another homie that I've gotten extremely close with in 2025. He gonna end up being on a video soon too. This man is a financial genius. He went to school for this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Outside of my 3 main people, he's the other person I talk to, right? He's smarter than me when it comes down to money. Why wouldn't I want somebody like that in my life? And when I'm talking to him, I'm not always trying to tell him what I know and tell him what I think. I'm listening. You know what I'm saying? Whenever the 3 other people that I talk to are telling me things, I'm listening. Right? I'm not always trying to overtalk them to make them feel like, oh, Joe knows so much. No, that don't matter. I'm trying to listen to what you got to say. And you know what? They're gonna stop after they're done. Then they're gonna listen to what I have to say. Right? Because we're all equal. We're all on the same page. Right? One person isn't trying to dominate the other person. Right? This all goes into your friend group, guys. This all goes into your friend group. This all goes into your environment, right? It's hard for you to want to live a better life whenever you coming outside and you see people drug dealing. It makes you want to go drug deal too, right? Whenever I walk outside, I see people in $500,000 houses that did it legally. That makes me want to do it legally too, right? You see why I'm getting at? Your friends matter. One of my friends invested $30,000 into the stock market this year, right? That makes me want to do it too. He didn't invest $30,000 into weed, into drugs, into doing things that will make him have to walk around looking behind his shoulder all day with a target on his back. You know what I'm saying? Can't get pulled over by the police. No, he did it legally. That makes me want to do it legally, right? Your friends matter. Your circle matters. All of these things matter, bro. Sis, this all matters. It's mandatory that your 3 main friends, your 3 main people in your life speak life to you, are better than you. You know, not better than you, but have qualities that you don't have. They're better at things that you're not better at. You might be better than them than in certain things, right? But make sure your friend group is comprised of that. I might be better than you, and I might be better than you in this, but you're better than me in that. So let us help each other out. You know what I'm saying? Let your environment be an environment, and you might not be able to live where I live right now, right? But you can start anywhere, right? Just do your best to make sure that the people you are around, that the things that you're seeing every day are conducive to you becoming a better version of yourself. Not a worse version, a better version. Just made 30 minutes, man. I love y'all, man. I'm gonna do a part 2 about this. I'm gonna do a part 2 because this is a great topic and it's very important to start the year off talking about your friend group and your environment, right? So, man, I hope keep loving yourselves. I hope y'all stay blessed. I hope y'all stay favored. You know what I'm saying? I hope you keep loving yourself. I hope you keep loving your neighbor, right? I hope you keep loving God. I hope you keep diving into, even if you're not just watching me, watch somebody else that is speaking life into you. I spoke life into you today. You can do it. Whatever you want to do in your life, you can do it. Whatever you want to do that's not conducive to you becoming a better version of yourself, I hope you fail at it. I hope you fail. Why? Because I want you to be better. I don't want you to settle for less. Right? Don't settle for less. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Right? Don't live above your means. Right? But don't settle for less. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we're going to do a part 2, man. I love y'all so much, bro. Thank you for listening to me talk for 30 minutes today, man. Please leave a like, leave a comment if if I said something that resonated with you, and please subscribe to help the channel grow, man. Love y'all. See you on the next one.